Welcome back to my Earle Wellbeing Instagram Live. Very nice to have the pleasure of your company today. Hope the sun is shining wherever you are. It is here in London. Today I'm going to be joined by a favourite friend and a really lovely guest that I know you love too, Jenny Sharp from Percy and Reed. So we're talking about hair, and in particular we're talking about healthy, happy, hydrated hair for the summer. And I have to say, oh my goodness, we have got the most incredible money off deal from Percy and Reed I think possibly we've ever had. I mean, it's extraordinary. They put together a really amazing kit, 6 full sizes, and the discount is extraordinary. It works out, I don't know, it's something like 57% off. I mean, really, really amazing, with the special Liz Loves code, obviously, which I'll talk about in just a minute. But we will be talking about how to get hair looking stronger, glossier, hair protection in the sun, help for fine, thinning hair. Do you have any hair issues? Make sure that you pop questions below if you're watching this live, and I'll try and get to as many as we can. So I'm going to start by adding Lainey from my team as moderator. Lainey, as you know, is part of Earle Wellbeing, and she's the lovely lady who takes so many of our amazing photographs. So she is absolutely genius. I hope that you are there and added now, Lainey. So if you've got any questions, particularly about Earle Wellbeing, maybe to do with the podcast or magazine subscriptions, articles, links, anything like that, then Lainey will obviously hop on and answer those. Let me see if we can get Jenny now to join us as well. Thank you for your hearts. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I have to say, well, I washed my hair this morning. I was obviously using Percy and Reed, as I do normally, because it's a real staple of mine. And there she is.
Hello.
Hello. Your ears might have been burning last night, especially, you know.
Oh, really? Why?
Because I had supper with a mutual friend, Miss Kim Buckland.
Oh, Kim. How is she?
She was really well, sends lots of love. I said that we'd be chatting today, and yeah, she's doing great things, got some new projects, and it was just lovely.
Oh my God.
Seeing my bestie. So nice. Yeah, because of course you and I and Kim, we all worked together back in the day in the beauty company. I mean, that's where we first met, wasn't it?
Back in the day. I still tell everyone about back in the day. They don't believe me.
It was such a fun time, and you then moved on, went to work with Percy and Reed, and you've been there, well,
9 years.
Is it that long?
It is that long. It's actually the longest I've ever worked anywhere.
Gosh, well, you must really love it. And I'm not surprised, because it's a fab brand, isn't it? Genuinely a good brand.
It is. It's a, you know, coming from Earle was a very special experience, and it's something that I wanted to sort of replicate. Yeah. And Percy and Reed is very much being that, because it's still, again, it's privately owned. You know, we make decisions for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And it's British. So a lot of similarities there.
Yeah, lovely. Using botanicals. I mean, you've got, I mean, we'll go through the amazing offer, which is just phenomenal, but you've got some really interesting botanicals, which of course is kind of my passion. What are the kind of the heroes in Percy and Reed that really help to strengthen the hair particularly?
Oh, well, it depends what you're talking about. So in the range that we're going to talk about today, a big ingredient, which is one I know that you love very dearly, is aloe vera.
Oh yes, hello.
And then in the oils, we're going to talk about some nice ingredients in there, like camellia seed oil, beta carotene, macadamia seed nut oil. So yeah, lots of lovely goodness.
Well, let's just crack into the offer, because I want to make sure that I've understood this correctly, because it seems almost too good to be true here. So I don't want to say the wrong thing, because these, I mean, this is literally what I washed my hair with this morning. We've got the Wonder shampoo and conditioner, huge sizes. Tiny bit goes a long way, so it kind of seems to last forever, actually. Then there's the overnight recovery mask as well. Then there's the Wonderbomb, the hair primer, which I also used this morning, and I have trouble holding all of these. Then we've got the Wonder treatment oil, which I'd love you to talk us through how to use this. And then this little baby. Oh my gosh. I was using this last night, because actually, where I am in my studios, the blinds don't close completely. Absolutely, you know, any tiny chink of light is going to get me. And this was so soft and so comfy. And I woke up and it was perfectly in place, and you know, my face wasn't creased or anything. So thank you for adding that.
That is lovely. Do you know what? In the summer, it makes such a massive difference. Yeah. Quite often what I do is I wake up about 4 o'clock just because the light is starting to come in, and it's very difficult to get rid of all of it, particularly when you need the windows open and you don't want the curtains shut. And I have this literally hanging on my bedstead, and I literally grab it, put it on, and I get another 3 hours, no problem.
And presumably you've put that in there because a lot of the work that we can do with our hair, we can do overnight. So the overnight recovery mask, this goes on to dry hair before you get into bed?
Exactly. So should we talk about it as you would use it as a regime?
I forgot to get the money off deal. Can you talk about that? Because I want to make sure that I get the right amount.
Right. I mean, they have lots of fun with me in the office when we're talking about what should we do for Liz on the next one.
Because this is exclusive, guys. Okay.
Oh, it's very much exclusive. It is.
And this is your best ever price.
So we have it on the website at £65. So the whole selection is worth 120. Wow. So if you go onto the website, you can see it's there at 65, which is an amazing price.
Amazing, like half price.
But if you put your Liz Loves code in, you get another 20%, which takes it down to £52 from 120.
Oh my God. Okay, can we buy more than one?
You can.
Wow, I mean, that is a deal. If you know, Devon Creator's saying the last offer was a fabulous one. We know you loved it, and that's why kind of, you know, a few months later we thought, bet people are running out because I'm running out now. Let's do it again, something even better. So,
yeah, well, this one is very much about summer. Okay. And actually looking after your hair, and we have lots of discussions. What are we going to do? What should the focus be? And last time we very much talked about strength, and my goodness, did you guys like that offer? Yeah. So that went bananas, which is great. And I hope you're all loving Give Me Strength. Yeah. But actually in the summer, you know, we have slightly different issues to deal with. And I'm actually going off to Singapore this afternoon. Oh, I'm flying out to Singapore. I am.
Oh my gosh, have you packed your bag and everything?
No.
Love it. Love your honesty.
So talk about packing everything in. Yeah, I'm off to do a press junket in Singapore and Malaysia.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's busy. So we were talking about what do you know, summer protection and what do you do for your hair. And actually the whole Wonder collection has a great story here. So we put all of it in. So this is everything that we have within our Wonder range. So we're going to start first of all with mask.
Okay.
And I'm starting with this because it's like you said, you start with dry hair. So I have used everything in this collection today, starting last night where I put Wonder Overnight Recovery into my hair. So you put this into your hair dry at night. You don't need a huge amount, but enough just to coat the strands. And I tend to use it just at the ends because, you know, that's where I get the dryness.
Yeah, me too.
And then it dries off completely. It's completely pillow safe. You pop on your mask, you go off for your 8 hours, and then in the morning, treatment done. And then all you need to do is wash it out.
Absolutely brilliant. You could probably use this on the plane, couldn't you? If you've got a long
you know what, we absolutely can use it on the plane. And it's interesting because we were having this discussion yesterday in the office about hair masks, and it's actually really important to use a hair mask at least once a week because, you know, your hair, the minute it leaves your scalp, it's dead. So, you know, you have to look after it, and we're brutal to our hair. So one of the reasons people tend not to use a mask is that actually it's a bit of a faff. And when, you know, and you ask the question, do you use a mask? Oh, no. Well, why not?
I know I should, but, you know.
I know I should, but it's time. And that's actually why we really developed this. So it was something so simple to use. Pop it by your bedside, pop it in once or twice a week, and you have got your hair in great condition just by doing that.
It makes such a difference. You know, I've got quite a lot of colour in my hair. There's, you know, bleach and highlights and lowlights and all of that. And as you say, our hair is dead, and, you know, my hair is now getting quite long. So this hair has been around for years.
Yeah.
Getting sun damage, being tongued, blow dried, all of that. Yeah. You know, and I still want it to look, you know, bouncy and glossy and shiny. Thank you very much. So, you know, I'm going to have to put something back in, aren't I? Otherwise, it's just not going to do that.
You really do. And so this is a very protein rich mask, and so it doesn't feel like you've actually got anything in your hair as you sleep. And you can use, you don't have to use it overnight. You can use it as an express mask. If you're going to the gym, pop it in before a workout. If you're on holiday and you're going to the beach, pop it in for the day.
Great.
Tie your hair back. But it's there as a sort of, it's a very easy mask to use, so there's
Nice.
no excuse.
Got it. Okay, so we've done that. We've woken up, and then presumably we're gonna jump in the shower with our shampoo and conditioner.
We are. So Wonder shampoo and conditioner. So these are the most premium shampoo and conditioner on our range. The whole Wonder range.
Really?
It's our most, it's our most luxe range. It's the most expensive.
Nice. Love a bit of luxe. Thank you.
So
Treat our hair. It's also very gentle on the scalp because I'm prone to kind of eczema, dry, flaky scalp.
It is. So
and
the
I
whole
find this
Wonder
is
range
genius. Does not upset my scalp at all.
It's dermatologically tested, so it's suitable for the most sensitive scalps. So I want you to take the lid off, and I want you to take your safety seal off.
Okay.
Don't get into the shower and then squeeze the bottle and go, it doesn't come out.
It doesn't come out.
So
it's nice that it's safety sealed. So
you've got your safety, your
my second one.
seal.
I have actually got another one upstairs in the shower. So yeah.
And what's lovely about Wonder shampoo is it's for everybody, but it does everything. And the reason why we say this is good for summer is because it's got moisture balancing technology in there.
Well, you can see, I actually do like a shampoo that's a little bit cloudy, you know, rather than completely clear. It's almost like a cream because I do feel that it's enriching my fine hair. It's a little bit something, not just stripping. I mean, you want your hair to be clean, but I don't want it to be stripped.
No, it's very nourishing and it's really clever. So what it does is that the technology gets into the hair's cortex and it puts the moisture back where you need it. So it won't overload the hair. Even if you've got fine hair, it won't make your hair feel heavy. But also importantly in there, you've got colour protection and protection against UV. So, you know, when you go out in the sunshine, and we pay a lot for our colour, then you go on holiday and you come back and go, that's not the colour I wanted.
Yeah, completely right. I mean, the sun is so strong as a bleaching agent. It just lifts everything.
Exactly.
And as well as being very drying. So it's colour safe.
Colour safe.
Colour protected.
Moisture
great.
Rebalancing. Dermatologically tested, and so it's an all-round fantastic shampoo. We always say as well with shampoo is always use it twice, always do a double cleanse.
So why is that? Because I'm tempted sometimes to do a shortcut and just to do it once.
You know what, I would say sometimes I do it once, and it's when I know I don't need to do it twice. So if I'm washing my hair every day, I'll only do one cleanse.
Okay, you see, I do every other day.
If you're leaving it a bit longer, and it depends how many styling products you put in your hair. So the first one is get rid of the pollution, get rid of the styling products. But what we have to remember is that there's good stuff in the shampoo. So you want that actually to reach the hair. So, and that's why we say a second shampoo.
Got you. So if you're using a really premium shampoo like this that's got all the added benefits,
absolutely,
you're missing a trick if you don't then add that in as the second shampoo.
And it's like you said, you know, and it's not me saying I want you to use more so you buy more. It really
you see the difference.
You really don't need much, so don't go crazy. So these are sulfate free. All of our shampoos and conditioners are sulfate and silicone free, and you don't need much. And even though you don't need much, you still get an incredible, beautiful, creamy foam. Yeah. So sometimes with sulfate-free shampoos and shampoos, then you don't get that lovely foam, and you want to have that lovely foamy feeling in the shower. So you definitely get that with Wonder.
Yeah, love it. And I can see lots of comments here about the smell being amazing and it just being such a pleasure. I've got hairdressers making comments here saying we love this range. You know, it's a real classic. So, nice. So the conditioner. So I'd follow it with the conditioner, kind of mid-lengths and ends.
So same thing. So you take your conditioner from mid-lengths through to ends. Yeah. Then anything left, you can take it onto the onto your roots. But the conditioner is amazing. I mean, I'm touching my hair just because it feels nice and soft and conditioned, and that's what. But not heavy, so it's not weighed down. Okay. But you've got all of the same ingredients in the conditioner, all the same benefits. Let's say you've got the protection against pollution and UV. You've got the color fade technology in there. So it is the perfect partner in crime to the shampoo. Okay.
Pop some on my hand here just so that you can see.
And even, we also say, you know, it's quite interesting, even if you've got fine hair and you're tempted to say, I don't need conditioner, do use conditioner. It does make a difference.
Okay, even if it's just on the ends.
Even if it's on the end, even if you're just taking it mid-lengths to ends, because you want to put that elasticity back into your hair, because that's what prevents the breakage. Right. So make sure that you are using your conditioner.
So if you're using any kind of styling or heat product, like a hairdryer, tongs, styling brushes, you know, giving that extra layer of protection with the conditioner is really going to help.
Absolutely. So yeah, you definitely want to put that in.
Do you have to leave it on for very long, or do you just kind of apply it and then rinse it off?
No, I just literally put it on and then wash it out again. Masks you tend to use a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But conditioner you don't really need to.
And you've also got lovely travel sizes. I can see a comment there about travel sizes. I've got all your little mini travel sizes, and it's just so genius, because when you go away, you know, these are great, but you don't necessarily want to take a whole suitcase full of big sizes.
It's a shame I haven't got everything here because I'm actually in my living room. But we've got, we do a lovely little box set of the Wonder, and it's a baby shampoo, conditioner, Wonderbomb, and the Wonder Overnight Recovery.
Nice, really nice.
That's really
okay. So I have shampooed, I've conditioned, got out of the shower, I've towel dried my hair. Then what?
Wonderbomb. Always Wonderbomb. So you need to remember that: shampoo, conditioner, Wonderbomb.
Okay.
And why is Wonderbomb a great summer product? Because it gives you 72 hours of frizz and humidity protection.
Really?
Yeah.
72 hours. Well, that's like 3 days.
3 days. Yeah. So Wonderbomb.
And you just need a little, don't you? It comes in this really dinky little.
So it comes in. So
it
actually, it looks like it's slightly cosmetic, this pump, and that's because the history of Wonderbomb, it's coming up for its 10-year anniversary next year. But actually, the inspiration came from watching makeup artists backstage. And you know, when you're putting a primer on the skin to perfect the base, to make your foundation sit perfectly, the guys thought, well, actually, doesn't that make sense if you were to take the hair strand and put a primer on to perfect that? Wouldn't that then make your styling products work better? And it absolutely does. So what Wonderbomb does, it's a hair primer, and you put this on your hair when it's towel dried, so it's still damp. And you take this, again, take it from mid-lengths through to ends. Anything left on your hand, so I tend to rub it between my hands.
That's what I do.
Take it mid-lengths to ends. Anything left over you can take into the root. It's absolutely fine.
Okay.
But not so necessary at the root, because that hair is fairly fresh. Yeah. But what Wonderbomb does, if you were to take a hair strand and look at it under a microscope, the cuticles would be raised. We have chunks taken out of it just because, you know, how we treat our hair. And what Wonderbomb does, it just fills it in a little bit like polyfiller. And as a result, you get better shine because the light reflects off that smooth surface. You get better manageability. If you're going to blow dry your hair, it's going to last longer, so it will keep that style for longer. Right. But really what's amazing is this frizz and humidity protection. It makes such a difference. And that is coming to Singapore, let me tell you.
You're going to need that. It's going to be humid.
Oh,
you know, I think frizz protection in the summer, particularly with humidity. I mean, I don't tend to have frizzy hair, but even my hair goes frizzy in the summer. I'm heading up to Italy in a few weeks. And it, you know, it's scorcho out there. It's so flipping hot. And, you know, I'm going to protect my hair. I'm going to be using the overnight mask. I know I'm just going to, you know, if I'm sitting by the pool, I'm going to have that on, pile it up, put it under a cap, you know, try and protect it.
And it's so lovely. So that's your Wonderbomb. And then this one I'm really excited about because we don't talk about this enough. And it's amazing.
Okay, talk us
through it. This is Wonder Treatment Oil. And you know, people talk about oils and sometimes they get a bad press because not all oils are the same. So oils can have different molecule sizes, and depending on that molecule size, you know, changes the viscosity of it. It changes the ability of the oil to be able to reach again into the hair's inner cortex. So what we have in here, and it is the lightest of oils. So
I can feel it on my hand. I've used it on my hand.
It smells divine, but you've got a triple seed complex in here. So this is where we've got the beta carotene, we've got the macadamia seed nut oil, and we've got camellia seed oil. Lovely. And so how we use this is a treatment that you leave in your hair. So we're going to shampoo, condition, pop in our Wonderbomb, and then we're going to take our oil. So I probably used, and I'm just going to show you the length of my hair, I probably used about 6 pumps because it's so lightweight. Yeah. And again,
it looks amazing, Jen. It's really shiny and smooth and glossy.
It feels so healthy.
Yeah.
And it's healthy because I normally use Give Me Strength, so that's my shampoo and conditioner, and I'm using my Scalp Concentrate. But my hair is super healthy. It's never been so healthy. And this oil is this incredible treatment. So you literally, I've used no styling products today. So just put my Wonderbomb. No, I've got no styling. No mousse.
Your hair looks so full.
Yeah.
I mean, that fullness that you're getting with it is amazing.
So, and I've blow dried it myself. I have not been to the salon. This is not me having
get
a salon.
Percy and Reed to come round and, you know, do you a quick show.
It's not a cheap blow dry. And so I literally take this through, but it just leaves your hair silky and healthy, and it just feels so lovely, really.
So,
you know,
is this something then that you would use every day? Do you put it in your hair, or I mean, is it something that you use as a special treatment, or is it something that you...
I probably use this. I tell you when I use it is when I'm blow drying my hair and I'm feeling it's starting to feel a bit dry. It needs a bit more love, and that's when I would use it. So I probably don't use it all the time. Yeah. And actually, when I did it today, I was thinking, God, I need to use this more. It's great.
More often. Interesting, you know, thinking about the summer coming up, anybody who's going to be swimming in a pool with chlorine or swimming in the sea, you know, that the salt water, the dryness, the dehydration that happens to the hair shaft, presumably using a natural oil like that to put it back.
Makes all the difference.
Here, thinking about it.
I also, well, you know, the thing to do is you have to just give it a go. I also use it, I like to use it sometimes as a pre-shampoo treatment. So if my hair is particularly dry, I will put this into my hair when it's dry, just before I'm going to shampoo. I don't walk around with it because it is an oil. You don't want to put oil into dry hair. But you can really massage it into the scalp, and it just gives this incredible shampoo experience because it sort of supercharges the shampoo. So sometimes I will use it like that as well.
So dry hair and then shampoo. Otherwise, you've got your shampoo, conditioner, your hair primer, Wonderbomb, and then your oil goes on while your hair is still damp?
While it's still damp, and then you blow dry it in, or you can leave it to air dry naturally, whichever you prefer. But it does, if you're going to blow dry and your hair, if you're blow drying your hair and you're feeling like it still feels a little bit dry once you've blow dried, use this.
Add a bit more. Because sometimes I'm tempted to add like a silicone hair shiner when my hair looks really dry at the ends. But I know that the silicone is not actually going to do any good in the long term, because that just builds up and then actually makes your hair look dull, doesn't it, eventually?
It depends on the silicone. So there are different types of silicone. So there are water-soluble silicones that wash out, but there are silicones that do cause build-up on the hair. And again, we only use water-soluble silicone, so it depends on the brand. It's a little bit like you do pay for what you get in a way.
And you need the expertise. I mean, you know, Percy and Reed, you're professional hairdressers. You're using these on clients every day.
Absolutely.
For, you know, a decade or more. You know what's going to work and what's going to give the results.
Totally.
Which is safety. Do you do international shipping? I'm being asked here. I know that people are watching globally. So.
We do, and actually, because there's no aerosols in this, it makes life an awful lot easier.
Brilliant, brilliant.
So,
we've also, in addition to this incredible offer, which is just extraordinary, which we'll talk about again, the value, it's £120 worth of products for, what was it, 50?
52. If you use your Liz Loves code.
52. I mean, that's way under half price. That's extraordinary.
So your oil alone is £28. Yeah, so it's and that honestly is going to last you a year. You know, it goes on and on and on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And great for presents too, actually. You know, because you could just gift one or two things, couldn't you, if you wanted to, or buy a couple of sets and split them up. We've got there's a separate deal, isn't there, on the Give Me Strength?
So we thought we would come back, because obviously we talked about Give Me Strength last time, and hopefully those of you that have started the regime, you're still potentially on your first bottle of concentrate and thinking about the next one. Yeah. So, and it is, you know, it's about consistency is key with this. So we need to be using it every day. So what we've done is we've put 2 bottles together. So you buy a duo, and I'm having to put it down at the notes here because my lovely colleague Anna was telling me earlier and I can't remember the pricing on this. So that would normally be 56 if you bought 2 separately. Yeah. There's a little box with the duo online. If you put your Liz Loves code in, that goes down to 35.
So normally, I think, wow, 35.
So we've put it on a special. That's it. So
you've got to use your Liz Loves code for that. So you can apply your code to the discount you've already got online.
You can.
It's extra.
Exactly. So go for the duo and then put your Liz Loves code and you get another 20% off.
Wow. So everybody who was introduced to this a few months ago, who's
yes.
thinking about, oh, I'm getting a little bit low on the bottle, need to replenish. Perfect timing. Thank
Exactly.
you. And how do we use this for those that haven't seen this before?
So for your scalp concentrate, this is all about if you've got hair fall, if your hair is thinning, if you're starting to notice that the hair that is growing is even finer, this is where you want to use your scalp concentrate. So you can see here it's in a pipette. You literally take it in the problem area that you've got it. For me, it has been the front of my hair, 100%. So I literally drop this in. I tend to do the crown as well because
You do this after your hair is dried or before you're washing?
You can do it. You need to do it every day. So listen, if you're not washing your hair that day, do it before you go to bed. It's not sticky. It'll feel a little bit wet to begin with, but it will just dry down. It won't leave any residue or stickiness or heaviness. But generally speaking, if you're washing your hair, shampoo, condition, then pop your scalp concentrate in. But you need to use it every day for best results.
And what's it got in it that's actually helping the hair then to thicken and to grow?
So it's an ingredient called sweet white lupine, and it works in 3 different ways. So number 1, you know, we have a natural hair cycle. It's normal to lose 100 to 150 hairs a day, normal. So don't worry about that. You're going to lose some hair in your hairbrush. So what this does is it blocks the receptor that is responsible for what's known as androgenic alopecia. So your hair loss. So it basically holds the hair in longer. So first of all, the fact that you're not losing so much hair will automatically make you feel like you've got more hair because it's holding that cycle. But then it's also working at scalp level where we're getting encouraging healthy new hair growth. So more hair growth, we absolutely know that it creates more hair growth.
And that it's clinically tested, isn't it? This, so you're not just making this up. This is genuine.
And more importantly, that the hair growth that comes through is that you've got a greater thickness, so a greater density of the hair that's actually coming through. And that's why we were given the Good Housekeeping accreditation for this. So they tested it for best hair growth serum.
That's amazing that you got that. I mean, the Good Housekeeping accreditation is very hard to get, I know. Would it be good for guys? Because I know a lot of men obviously are you know, particularly as they age, getting thinning hair.
Yeah. So there are certain types of baldness that it won't work on, but if it is general hair thinning, absolutely.
Yeah. And of course, hormonal change, perimenopause, menopause.
Oh my goodness.
This bag is full of comments and pleas for help. What can I do for thinning hair?
Yeah, no, totally. And you know, for me, that we created this at the right time. I didn't even know it was going to be the right time because I had no idea what was coming. But I do remember that moment where I used to have my hair back and I'd started not doing that. I'd change my path,
push it forward, try and conceal the hair loss,
thinking I don't want people to know, but look, I'm quite happy to have my hair back now.
Amazing.
It's absolutely fine.
Your hair looks so healthy and glossy, Jenny. It's just such a joy to chat to you. I'll recap the deal and the offer in just a sec. I know you've got to go and catch a plane.
I know, sounds so glamorous, doesn't it?
We could just carry on chatting and let's fix up a girls' night with
definitely.
him.
Oh gosh, I would love that.
That would be amazing. Catch up on old times. And we'll all sit there with our glossy gleaming hair, thanks to Percy and Reed. Thank you, darling. Lovely to chat.
Great to see you, Liz. Take care of yourself. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, darling. Bye-bye. So just to recap on that, I know there have been a few here who are late to the party. Incredible offer. If you go to the Percy and Reed website, you will see these deals, but we've got the Liz Loves code on top of their deals. And this is exclusive for our community. So thank you, Jenny. Thank you, team at Percy and Reed. Basically, there was the 6-piece summer survival kit, which I hope you saw. If not, please go to the website. Full sizes, everything to keep your hair glossy, smooth, in amazing shape. That would normally be £120 if you bought it all together, and you get your little eye mask and all of that with it as well. It's come down by 57% to £52 for the entire 6-piece collection. And when you think that, you know, one of those products alone is like £28, so it's a real deal. And yes, you can buy more than one should you want to. Then there was the duo of the scalp concentrate. Honestly, if your hair is fine and thinning, seriously give this a go, and it is clinically proven to work. Okay, so this again, you can see it on their website. The duo, normally it's £56. They've already marked it down to £44.80. But then if you add your Liz Loves code, you get another 20% off. That takes it down to 35. So amazing. And I know lots of you are loving it. And all I can say, Jenny, is thank you. We really appreciate it. And lovely to have those connections, isn't it? That's what I love about this whole kind of Liz Earle Wellbeing community, is that I connect with so many old friends. Lots of you loving the chat that I had with Kate Shapland, another brilliant female founder. Kate and I go back longer actually than with Jenny. I think Kate and I met, it's getting on for 40 years, 35 years ago when we both started in the magazine world. And of course, she's gone on to develop Legology. Who else is loving this? She gave us a great discount on everything, 20% off everything on Legology. I'm going out this evening and I'm not going to wear tights, but I just need a little bit of something to make my legs look not quite so pale, and also for the skin to be smooth and just smelling nice. And I love it. The smell of this, like Amalfi lemons, it's so delicious. She's got so much there for puffiness, for cellulite, for lymph. We talked about loving your lymph, getting your lymph going, tricks for lazy lymph. If you didn't see that Instagram live, please re-go and watch it. But Sunlight is lovely. It's one of my favorites. It's just got that very slight tint to it, works on all skin tones. It's not a self-tan. It just evens out your skin tone and just gives you a slightly more glowy look to your legs. But there's also body brushing, anti-cellulite oils, and the Airlight, which is that fantastic jelly-like cream that just lightens the legs. So Jenny, I should have said to you, my gosh, I should have got Kate to ping you some Airlight, because for flying in particular, if your legs get heavy or if you're traveling, you get really hot, swollen legs, puffy ankles, then Legology is for you. Go to legology.co.uk. Liz Loves gets you 20% off there. Lots of chat online actually about collagen. For some reason, I'm getting lots of questions about collagen. So just to say, I buy Ingenious Beauty and I use the Liz Loves discount. It's 20%, so it's 15% off. Feelingenious.com. That's the encapsulated collagen. This is the one, I've only got a few left actually. I've just put in a new order. This is the active one that I use, and it's encapsulated with hyaluronic acid and astaxanthin, that incredibly powerful master antioxidant, super good for the skin, double benefit in the summer because astaxanthin has been shown to have UV protective properties. So if you've been thinking about trying some collagen, now actually is a really good time, because you're also going to help protect your skin internally from sun damage. And the hyaluronic acid is also very good for joints. It's very good if you're feeling a bit achy. So anyway, just to say, that's an ongoing offer, Feel Ingenious. Something that is a quick flash, by the way, is the subscription offer for the Liz Earle Wellbeing magazine. I hope you've got yours for summer holiday reading. Jen, take yours, read it on the plane. This is the July-August issue. Everything you need to have a rested, healthy, happy, healthier, happier summer. And lots of great recipes if you're staying at home, lots of ideas for travel. So at the moment, for a limited time, if you've not yet subscribed, there is a free sleep spray from Better You, which contains 5-HTP. Now, 5-HTP is the precursor to melanin. Melanin is the hormone that helps with our circadian rhythm, so we sleep better. It's an amazing spray. I've tried it. I absolutely love it. I can genuinely tell you that it helps improve quality of sleep. That's normally £20, but it's free with your subscription. So I think the subscription is 34, 30, something like that. Anyway, it's an amazing deal. Not that many of them. Make sure if you're not subscribed and you'd like your 5-HTP free spray from Better You, then go over to the website. I'll make sure we pop all the links in the caption, or just head to lizearlewellbeing.com. That is it for today. I'm going to be back next week with you live on Tuesday. We're going to be talking about skincare with another brilliant British brand, 35,000. We're going to be talking about travel in particular. So I don't know about you, are you gearing up for traveling anywhere? Let me know, drop me a comment, it'd be lovely to hear. I'm going to be doing lots of ideas on packing for travel as well. I'm thinking about heading off in a couple of weeks. I'm beginning to get excited. Actually put my suitcase out in the hall the other day. I just like the whole kind of setup of it, the excitement of seeing the empty case and thinking, yeah, I'm going to take that, and yeah, I'm going to wear that, and those pair of shoes are going to look really nice in the evening because I'm thinking about going here. So it's kind of the whole build up, isn't it? It's not actually just the holiday itself, it's the anticipation of it, the excitement. So hoping to share some really good ideas for summer travel and summer skincare as well. So I hope you join me. Friday, tomorrow, if you're watching this in real time, there's a brand new episode of the Earle Wellbeing Show podcast. It's a brilliant episode. It's a must listen, all about UTIs, pelvic health, with the most incredible guy, Professor Vikram Kular, who is a personal legend friend of mine. Well, I can't really call him a friend, but he's somebody that I have connected with on numerous occasions, both for myself, for health issues, and for Lily as well. He's extraordinary. He is a double professor. He works in urology, obstetrics, gynecology. He's an MCAS specialist. So much knowledge. I've been trying to get him on the podcast for about 2 years. Finally managed it because he's so busy. And it's an amazing episode, so I'm super excited for that. Also, it's the Earle Wellbeing newsletter day, so if you're not signed up to that, that's the free newsletter that comes out on a tea time on Friday. Make sure you're signed up because there's lots of links and resources and recipes and things for the weekend. So I think you will love it too. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for all your hearts, sending lots of hearts back, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a brilliant weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.